Hey Legionnaires, welcome back. We're here in Japan once again with another epic 2v2 Shogun 2 land battle for you today, and this is a very close one, I've been told. Here, sent in by one of my subs on the Discord. He sent this one in and said, Pope, you definitely need to check this one out. It's a very close battle, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Often in the past when we've had some Shogun 2 battles, they've been really close. So get yourself some snacks, get yourself some drinks, and prepare for an epic one. We do have the person that sent this one in was playing playing as, I don't know what the faction this is, but there's Major Sharp here, and his ally here today is Octa Ignatius, who's playing over on the other side. I don't know if there's actually factions. It might just be their like I can't remember what it is, like the clan sort of thing that the clan like battles that you can do. I've forgotten what they're called exactly. That's awful. It shows my lack of Shogun 2 knowledge. We have some Red Bear infantry here. These guys are very funny with their sort of hair style they're going for there. And then we have over on the other side, we have Jefferson, and then we have Scorpio playing as the other two players, or the two armies. But yeah, so this should be an interesting one, that's for sure. Shogun 2 got like a really weird mix of obviously gunpowder and still obviously melee, as well as you can see here plenty of Yari Ashigaru here with their nasty spears ready to go in. Some of the like very versatile and very effective infantry is Yari Ashigaru. You see plenty of them in today's battle and in any other Shogun 2 battles as well. We've got Bo Ashigaru here as well. So let's see how they can do. And then we've got some Portuguese Turcos here. So we've got some like Portuguese troops helping out here. So Europeans are here influencing in Japan. I feel like they should say Tercios, not Turcos. But that's just me. I feel like just from my knowledge, I should say Tercios, but it doesn't. We've got light cav back here, plenty of light cav actually. Wow, there's actually a lot of light. Is this all light cav? No, we've got some fire cavalry, which makes me feel like they should be on fire, but they're not. They're just normal cavalry. I feel like they fire cavalry. They're either gonna blaze, like turn into fire, or they're gonna have guns. And then we've got mounted gunners here. And then we have the general over there. Yeah, the Avatar bodyguard. There you go. And then, what else? Well, we can't really see Scorpio's army, but a lot more of Yari Ashigaru. There's Yari Ki over here. And we've got the general as well, leading from the front, Carbine Cavalry. And yeah, some Red Bear infantry as we've seen. But yes, the last one that, the last replay that Major Sharp sent in, I don't think he can top it. Was one of the closest Shogun 2 battles I have ever seen. As we have artillery going off here. And here you go, yeah, we've got a Paragon here coming in. And they are obviously got the range, as you can see here on the on Jefferson here. I don't think they've got anything to respond with. He's got not really that much in the way of guns. Look at these poor guys just dying down here. Synchronized dying. There you go. Very impressive. The Yari Ashigaru going forward. And into the line of fire they go. But yes, if you're enjoying Shogun 2 and like to see some more Japanese battles, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and the comments show your support. It really does help out the channel. Oh god, these Sparrowguns, look at them go. They're brutal, they really are. We've got long Yari Ashigaru, so they've got even longer spears. Oh my gosh, some brutal shots here going in. Yeah, these Paragons are starting to get some good kills. And more synchronized dying though. Very good. I mean, these guys, Jefferson, your team would do very well in the synchronized swimming, clearly. If they're that synchronized and dying, I'm sure they'd be synchronized and swimming. Yeah, I'm getting hit hard there by artillery, and they've got to deal with this somehow. We've got the Portuguese Turcos over here. Maybe they could shoot the general. I do not know. I just realized we named the general, named it Pixie Poo, so named after Pixar and Apollo. I like that. Major Sharp, clearly a big lover there. And then we've got Yari Ki coming over, it seems. So we'll have to see how this can do more I mean, he's got plenty of cav himself. It's not like he needs more Yari Ki, but it does seem as though Scorpio is also coming onto this side here with his entire army. So it looks like we're going to see a bit of a duel for this one point here. And it's like a nice lake. Well, not really a lake, more of a river. Actually, no, it is kind of a lake. It's a very strange lake, I'm not going to lie. But it's, yeah, it looks like it's going to be a bit of a line battle now. I mean, really, that's fine for, like, Major Sharp's army. They have the Paragon. They can just keep... I mean, it was accurate to start with, but it's now been accurate and missing because it's hit here about 5 times. They have the range is what I was going to say. So they can just take their time and they can just pound at the enemy lines. The Portuguese out here, though, they are sneaking around. Like I said, I think they were going to try and do this. They aren't even hidden. They are just winded and stuff. So it's surprising that there hasn't been any sort of like thing to counter this. They are just on the edge of the tree line now, and they are going to be able to shoot on that Paragon very, very shortly. They're now hidden. They're in there somewhere, so really they need to send in. I mean, they can either kill the Paragon or the General here, or both. You never know. Fire when ready. Oh, there you go. The guns are firing because the Portuguese have been found. So we do have the infantry, Marines here. They're firing. And then goes the cavalry. We do have the Yariki going in. And they're going to try and run down this infantry in here. Can't exactly really see it, but there you go. In they go. And you can see they're quickly getting out of the Yari Ashigaru. Quickly being rushed in, but the Portuguese have broken. They actually broke quite quickly. And now we have archers firing in. Firing on the Paragon, and the Paragon is getting out of there, which he should. He's a brave man to stay around there if he was gonna. The Marines are firing, and there's just a line of infantry coming in. Wow, these are the Black Tortoise, in fact. Yeah, this is kind of like how it then gets to in Shogun. It's like, who has the strongest will? The infantry has the initial range advantage, but then once the infantry gets in there, they do get the melee advantage, and in they go. The Yari Ashigaru going in, and we actually have a little bit of a flank going on here. Jefferson managed to get in behind Scorpio coming up to support. And Izada, that's Major Sharp coming forward with some cav here. And they're just flying on in. It was this Yariki. Yep, they are just charging in. Then we have more Yariki here. Flanking him behind here from Ignatius. He's going to try and get him behind, maybe try and do a rear charge. Or he's going to go in for these archers, which is also a really good target down here. And look at that, swarming in against that. There must be hundreds of archers down here. There you go. But yes, if you have some awesome Shogun 2 battles and you'd like to send them in, feel free to join the Discord. The link is down below in the description. You're more than welcome to get involved. And look at this, a rear charge coming in now. Oh boy. I don't know if this is actually going to break them, but yeah, I mean, Major Sharp's infantry is just holding on. The cavalry rear charge has really helped here. There you go. I mean, the cavalry, I think, is going to... Well, it's not routed, actually. It's going to be just about fine. Scorpio in here with his light cav as well, trying to do some damage. And it's all kicking off, really, over here. I don't know whose cavalry's who in that fight, really. Because both of them are in white. But as you can see, Ignatius now is now flanking around. He's got more cavalry, the carbine cav, and the general in the back line here. He needs to be careful because there's a bunch of light cav just here waiting. There is plenty of infantry, the Red Bear infantry coming up, a Tosa riflemen, they're all getting ready, and to maybe do some flanking shots. This cavalry is still relentless and is now going for another charge on these archers. This Yariki is like pretty damn hard to kill. I mean, they've taken a lot of fire. It's not like they've been inaccurate of these plays. Major Sharp definitely lost most of his infantry line. It is looking pretty damn brutal down here. Look at the bodies. This is his thin infantry line left, and he's getting messed up, and he's actually breaking. He's actually also getting flanked. Yari Samurai and Yari Ashigaru and Katana Samurai all in this forest now, flanking on around. The Parrot guns are gone. No, how could they? They've been murdered, it looks like, by light cav. I just had to see. Major Sharp's reserves over here are just really his Yari key, which is still alive here. So yeah, it looks like Major Sharp has basically been routed from the field, but he's done a lot of damage, that is for sure. Balance power, I'd say, is certainly in favor of Jefferson and Scorpio at the moment. It's now really going to come down to Orkta Ignatius, who's going to manage to pull this one off. Yeah, his what has he got here? He's got Tosa riflemen. As riflemen, I expect they can fire a long way. Major Sharp managing to get some Black Tortoise force back. These guys look awesome, by the way. I mean, Shogun 2 looks great. It really does. Can't really... They actually, like... They're lighting this side. They look great from the back. But look at that. Color's so vibrant. Let's have a look at these Black Tortoise. Quickly. They look pretty damn nice. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Shogun just looks great, in my opinion. It just looks amazing. We have the general up here. Scorpio's general. Taking the field of battle. Making sure everyone's dead. The cavalry's still alive. The Carbine Cav, they've taken on some casualties. It looks like they did go for a fight somewhere over here. Looks like they would, well, not defeated, but forced back as they realized maybe just the sheer amount of cavalry that was waiting for them. All this light cav and fire cavalry here waiting. At least they kept plenty of cav alive, and they have another infantry-like defense here, lots of gunners, and it's going to be a long rush across this river if they're going to try to make a push here. Are the Jefferson and Scorpio. They're going to come across the river, which I'm sure slows them down. And you can see the Tosa Riflemen quite happy to rout those Ashigari, those long Yari Ashigari. They are long gone. But I mean, they have plenty of bowmen. And I'm sure these guys have plenty of ammunition left. I feel like they spend more of their time in combat with cavalry than they did actually shooting. Prepare your longbows. I don't know if they have better range. I would have thought maybe, actually no, maybe not, because they are rifles at this day and age. Yeah, they are able to shoot across the river. So it does seem as though, yeah, the gunners here don't actually have, like, the Red Bear infantry aren't as long range. That is surprising. I would have thought rifles at this point could fire, like, 200-300 meters, same as, like, how far you can fire a bow. Looks like we're going to see some Carbine Cav rush forward here. They're going to maybe try and silence these gunners, these archers, sorry. Maybe fire a few shots of their own. There is light cav pushing up as well. Yeah, there you go. Guns firing. They're going to probably shoot a couple of shots. I bet they get a lot of friendly fire to these guys. And there's a general in here. He needs to be careful. Oh, and here we go. Light cavalry coming into the side. Scorpio here, disrupting that formation. And the Carbine Cav getting out of there quickly. And needs to. It's routing already. Jeez, look at that. Clearly, like, skirmish cav, just not designed to be in combat. And they are gone already. Yikes. Got the Red Bear infantry moving up, which they probably should have done anyway. Taking a lot of shots here, though, from the archers. Now are we going to see a general? Yeah, that's general. That's the General Scorpio's army there. Get a few shots off on him, boys. He boldly pushed forward there. And you can see on that hill in the far distance, there's plenty of cav up there looking to come in and maybe do a bit of carnage. Red Bear infantry having to push across the river, getting into the river and getting closer. I mean, they certainly have the numbers. Do Scorpio and Jefferson, and in fact they're in behind, only slightly. It's only the black tortoise force here should deal with them. But there's a little flank here by some Ashigaru, and yeah, they are wavering already, but can't afford to take these unnecessary losses. Can the black tortoise force? They have plenty more enemies to be facing. They really could have done with that parrot gun now. Like that parrot gun just to fire across this river. Oh, it would have been handy. But yeah, these are Red Bear infantry. Down to 52 men. They're dropping quick. We now have light cav coming in. Gonna rush these infantry here. Jeez. Looks like they are gonna hold them just at bay now. That was lucky, but there is plenty more light cav to come. And mounted gunners, and here comes the next wave of light cav. Into the, is that a Yari Ashigaru? No, Spear Levy. Eesh. Definitely not a effective enemy. They might stop the cav, but they're not going to stop any of that infantry, that's for sure. There you go, that Spear Levy already wavering. And here's another charge from the light cav. Oh boy. Fire cavalry coming in as well. Let's see what these guys are like. I don't know if they actually do fire anything. Just with a name like Fire Cavalry, I feel like you should be doing something special, sir. Even if it means just burning yourself alive to be named Fire Cavalry. That would be impressive. Yeah, this is turning into a brutal fight here. And actually the cavalry, light cav here, starting to waver. Seems like this cavalry support here, the general, with the support of the infantry, is managing to do a decent job holding them at bay. I feel like to give Major Sharp and Ignatius a chance, they're going to need to kill a general. But it's more likely that Major Sharp here might lose his general, as he's in combat with some Yari Samurai here. And yeah, that general I think might be dead. I think he is in fact dead, yep. And that just leaves the Black Tortoise force. He has a lot of cav left, so losing his general this early Seems a bit wasteful. We have mounted gunners here. They're now firing. Firing at that infantry, just crossing over there. Is that the general's bodyguard again? Yeah, he's back. I think he has a gunpowder, or like he has a gun, a pistol or something. So that's pretty useful. But yeah, certainly guns versus spears at the moment. Spears are winning. That's how you can put it, because I mean that is really what it is. Apart from like, I think this is like one of their 2 gunpowder units. The other one was the Portuguese Turcos we saw. But yeah, they really haven't got much in the way of gunpowder units. They just brought like bows and spears, and that is it. I'm gonna see some more shots going off now. You can see over there, there's not many of those goddamn riflemen left. I don't know if they're wavering. No, they seem like they're okay. They're just, I mean, this Ignatius still has his general, so he's okay. It's just whether this cav here holds. This Yariki cav seems pretty solid. It's been a problem all game. Like, both these players here brought Yariki, and it's done very, very well. That is for sure. Tosa rifleman here. Like I said, I felt like riflemen would have had decent range, but maybe not. I feel like at this range they should be able to hit some stuff. It's only firing across a riverbank. It's not a million miles away. But it'll be interesting to see how they turn this one around. If the archers start to run out of ammunition and they have to make a charge across, they've got a chance to this team over here. But a small chance, that is for sure. You can see the balance of power. It's not looking good. Fire when ready. Oh, Jefferson coming forward again with his bow Ashigaru. Does he have to get right to the like? Yeah, I mean, I guess he gets into range of these the gunners. They get a lot of hits here. I feel like both are like got to be insta kills. I feel like being shot by an arrow like incapacitates you as much as being shot by a bullet right now. But these Toaster riflemen, yeah, certainly not taking as much damage. And certainly I imagine morale is affected by being hit by a gun, like a volley anyway. Yeah, the battle's certainly slowing down a little bit. These Toaster riflemen here seem to be able to dodge bullets. They've only lost 82 men and they've taken a few volleys. So yeah, that's a big win there. They've taken out like 2 units of archers. Seems like Scorpio's decision is going to be to try and flank maybe. Get him behind. I mean, the problem with that is that there is cavalry over here that could maybe run him down, cause a few issues. I don't know if Scorpio still has his general. Oh, he does. No, that's mounted gunners. Oh, I know he does. Yeah, it's here. And Jefferson with his general is way back. And he's wavering. I think he's just getting hit by stray bullets because he seems to have lost a lot of men just standing here. So I think he's just getting shot by stray bullets and his general is getting hit and dying. But plenty of Yari Ashigaru left. I think, like I said, if they can kill a general, Scorpios or Jeffersons, then they might have a chance. Morale might start to come into effect a little bit more. Scorpio here, I think, trying to get a flank with his archers. Yeah, and he's going to do it, actually. He's blobbing up his archers here. Don't know who he's firing at. Maybe that Toaster rifleman over there. That's about to get into range. And just start shooting. Yeah, look at this. Gunning these poor guys down. I imagine these Toaster riflemen will have got 300-400 kills by the end of this game. The archers here. Oh, they're not even going to fire. They're running away. Cowards! Yeah, I guess maybe these gunners are just not as good as the Toaster riflemen. Like the, where are they? The Black Tortoise Force. I guess they're just not as good. Or the Red Bear Infantry. They don't have the range. And these riflemen are able to just pick off these bow Ashigaru at the moment. And it's... Well, it's taking a lot more to kill these riflemen like that. They probably fired a lot of volleys of arrows in here. And they're only down to 70 men. But slowly but steadily, they are starting to drop. It's going to come down to quality over quantity, I think. So how many arrows can they fire into this Toaster rifleman before it eventually breaks and gives in? And it's looking beautiful. Shogun 2 really does. Oh, jeez. Brutal. Okay, now they're starting to die. 53 out of 90. Yeah, they're taking a lot of hits now. Are we about to see a push? This is Yari Ashigaru coming forward. It looks like we might be able to see a push. They maybe think that they've softened them up enough. Or they've got them more distracted and now they can just send across the spears while these infantry are distracted by the archers. Not a bad idea. They've got to do it quickly though because these archers are starting to get kind of killed. Oh, these are bandits. These are no archers. Well, they are actually archers, but they're just bandits. They're weak archers. But yes, now the Black Tortoise Force moving forward. Yari Ashigaru here will have to be dealt with. And they put a volley into them quickly. Fire, boys! Oh, it's not needed. They were lucky. It's looking pretty damn nasty is what it is. Oh, I don't know. Maybe this Black Tortoise Force can fire some fire. The shots are hitting those bow Ashigaru back there. Maybe not. They don't want to duel with these archers, that's for sure. But we will just fast forward because there's not too much going on. It's just a little bit of a skirmish phase. I want to see whether they make a move anywhere to either player. Right now, I mean, we are just watching as Ignatius here just whittles them down. If he's really going to try and whittle these guys down bit by bit, I hope he's got enough ammunition. Because it could be a hot minute. We are seeing a flank now by Scorpio. Flanking with his Yari Ashigaru. We also got the Cav here. Fire Cavalry's back. Jefferson's Fire Cav. They are looking for, again, also to maybe flank. Again, though, you need to just be aware that there's the cavalry here. There's a lot of Cav still. And it seems like the archers are finally giving in. They're like, we can't beat them in this line fight. Though they've done nearly a very good job here. They got it down to 28 out of 90. This one's at 78 out of 90. Still very healthy. But yeah, that is as far as they're going. We'll just fast forward again. Just keep it moving. See if there's any action that starts to take place. Looks like both sides are just going to look to flank around, which is not a bad idea. Stretch the lines. I mean, now you can push forward through the center. As you can see here, we've got the mounted gunners coming up, along with maybe some Yari Ashigaru. They're going to push up, and they could go straight down the middle and deal with this cavalry. As the gunners have moved to the flanks to try and combat, well, the flank moves. And left the center wide open. That's fine. The Yariki will cover that. I'll keep fast forwarding. We're about to see a general fight. Oh, dear. General going in. He just took a lot of casualties. Yariki here. Chasing after the mounted gunners. He was very close to dying there, was that general. My gosh. Yeah, he's not dead yet. That was bold. They need to be careful charging across that river. Both sides, as soon as they cross, have the disadvantage. And I think they should both know that. You slow down, and also you're just vulnerable to the enemy's ranged fire, whether it's bows or whether it's rifles. Katana Samurai moving forward. And they are in behind now. This is the thing. They can now just start to push. And if they do this right, they can distract enough of the enemy in this flank that they can then just send across their Yari Ashigaru and just charge into the backs of these gunners and stuff here. We're actually seeing another charge here. Yari Ashigaru being routed by the Red Bear infantry. They might return them. There's still a good 80 of them. Still a good number. And they keep shifting around. They're trying to cover as much ground as possible. Spear levy here. It's close, that's for sure. It's very close. It's hard to tell what the enemy's got left though, like Scorpio and Jefferson. They've still got a lot of stuff, I think, hidden in the woods. I mean, I remember Jefferson especially having a lot of cav. I don't think we've seen all of his cavalry yet. There's some units hidden in this forest here. Just gotta be careful of that. I have Ignatius. His general is on the brink of dying though, or like just breaking. He needs to be especially careful of that. Imagine if they could capture that parrot gun over there. That would be huge. Shame you can't capture artillery like that in a siege battle, or just in any battle. It doesn't have to be a siege battle or land battle. I mean, it'd be better in a land battle actually. I would have thought like oh, we had a charge. Okay, I didn't not paying attention. Yariki breaking Yari Ashigaru there, very nicely done. It looks like Ignatius here is trying to anger Jefferson, try and lure him into a charge. Yeah, if you could capture artillery, that would be very much like in history where, I mean, enemies did just do that. Yari Ashigaru, they just about to make it. Looks like the Toaster Riflemen are going to run for their lives, though. Run, you fools! Angry members' spears are on their way. And it looks like the spear levy have been sent in to hold them back. I mean, they are merely levy. They will probably die here. But we have a rear charge here by Major Sharp with the Yari Key. He's going to try and break these. Yari Ashigaru has done so. Really nicely done there. Oh, nasty volley, though, on the Yari Key from the general here. Oh, not the general. The mounted gun is here. He's going to charge into these Yari Ashigaru again. Hopefully break them. They were already wavering, but it seems like they're winning decisively now after their charge. They could do maybe a volley in the back or something. I don't know. There's nothing still on this back line here. It seems like both sides just dueling it out. We've got Scorpio's general actually dueling with line infantry. That is a bold move. But yeah, there you go. The Yari Ashigaru have broken the cav. Now can they break the spear levy? And you can see the mounted gunners have come back forward. They'll probably end up being shot here. Shot to death. They have the numbers, I think, and probably the accuracy. And they are gone, along with the spear levy, though. So both sides getting some units killed off there. The Yari Ashigaru, they're now going in. I doubt they will hold. They're already wavering. But in fact, it was the Toaster Riflemen that broken. And there you go, the Toaster Riflemen are here retreating as well. But then the Yari Ashigaru breaks at the wrong moment. That is rough to see. And here we go, we have Katana Samurai coming forward. Yari Ki as well coming out of the blocks. And they're going to try and flank around and get some hammer and anvils when the time is right. I'm just waiting on this Katana Samurai to charge him. I mean, technically, it's like the most iconic unit here on the battlefield. Not making any moves.
Our men are running from the battlefield.
Cav pushing up. I mean, who's that? Oh, that was Major Sharp's Black Tortoise first. I thought for some reason this was a Scorpio's unit. There you go. That's been broken by the Fire Cavalry. Also, the Red Bear Infantry there breaking. Now I have Katana Samurai going in against. It's like Spear Levy. That is an unfair fight for the Spear Levy. Katana Samurai here. Easy cut them down. Cav coming in. Yari Ki here. I mean, I imagine these are pretty damn good against swords. Swords, I imagine, don't have much protection against Cav. But it's not going to be enough there. At the moment, they're wavering.
Our men are running.
And there you go. Ignatius looks like he's just about out. All his infantry is broken. We now have Major Sharp's Yari Ki starting to break as well. Fire Cavalry is going to be break. The general here, if they can kill that general, then oh boy, they're in good shape. Balance power still says that the Major Sharp and Ignatius still have half a chance. I don't know how, but they do. His Cav has rallied. Gives him hope. I mean, this player here, or Scorpio here, doesn't have any cavalry. He actually has some fire cavalry of Jeffersons that he could call upon. But he's just got to charge across with Katana Samurai into a line of well, gunners at the moment, and then the general as well also has, looks like a revolver or something like that. Fire when ready. Very nice. Trying to slow them down, get that morale down. That's not even like it's not even a gunner unit, it's a spear levy. That's a shame. And there you go. The spears are broken. The cav, though, is in the back lines. Is that going to be able to break the fire cav? I don't know. We'll see.
My lord, our ally has fled, abandoning us to the enemy.
And there you go. I think that's Ignatius gone. It is now just under Major Sharp with his remaining few units. He is going to need a miracle here. He's somehow going to have to try and harass the enemy here. Harass him with his guns from his general. And then send in the cav in a rear charge, perhaps. I mean, there's not much that they can do to counter him. There's some Yari Ashigaru, but they aren't impenetrable against cav. It's not exactly like, say, Iron Guards or something. They're not like OP. Are they going to go and stand on this hill, I wonder? I would if I was there. That would be hilarious. I also just realized this is the map we actually played on the other day for the last Alliance battle. I just realized with the hill here. So that's kind of funny. Just fought a little bit further back down the battlefield. But that is kind of funny, actually, that we're on the same map. I hadn't even realized. Got the general here, and then what have we got? Oh, this is Scorpio's general here. Oh, he needs to be careful. Throwing your general around like that. We'll just fast forward now. Oh, I think Scorpio just lost his general. Yeah, so picked made a sharp hit, managed to take out Scorpio's general. And that might do a lot of damage for morale. I mean, these guys are exhausted. Winded. Where's the cav? It's just getting onto the top of that hill. Yeah, you can see they're attempting to just catch this general. Maybe just get close enough that some of the unit stays behind, gets caught. Not happening. I mean, cav versus infantry. Cav is going to outrun you all day. And be able to keep fast forwarding because it just seems like we could be ending up with a lot of nomadic tactics here. Look at that. Another volley into the back. You might want to just charge this infantry. Oh, they're starting to waver. They are starting to waver. Yeah, 2 units wavering now. Morale, yeah, not looking good. And there you go. A unit broken. And we're going to see a mass rout now from Scorpio. Oh, it looks like we are. I don't think his units are hiding. I think they are actually mass routing. Oh, no, they are. They're hiding. They are very much hiding. I mean, we could still see a mass rout, though. These guys are... Yep. There you go. They are mass routing. There's only this unit here that's, like, technically not routed properly. And there you go. A costly victory there for Major Sharp and Ignatius. We'll end the battle there and have a quick look at the end results in a moment. But, yeah, that was an insanely close one. I didn't think we would see a close one. Well, it's just as close as that, put it like that. I thought it was going to be close-ish, but not like down to the very few last units. Like, Major Shark came out with a couple of half units of cavalry and a tiny little general unit, and that was it. It was impressive. It was a very, very hard-fought fight. Well done to everyone that took part. But yes, let's have a quick look at the unit stats quickly. So kills, Major Sharp here getting 262 kills with his Marines. Paragon's getting 191 kills, 190 with the Yariki. Black Tortoise Force getting 159, 109 with his General. Yeah, some pretty solid kills there. And then we have Jefferson getting 173 kills with his Yari Ashigaru. Mounted Gunners getting 157, Fire Cav 118. So some solid kills there. And then we have Ignatius here getting 569 kills with these Tosa Riflemen. Toast the Rifleman getting 274. Yariki getting 211, 209. His General getting 103. Some insane kills there for the Rifleman. Then Scorpio, Katana, Samurai getting 156 kills, 152. Yeah, some solid kills there as well with his katanas. But there you go, guys. That is today's battle. I hope you did enjoy this Shogun 2 action. If you want to see more, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment showing support. It really does help out the channel. And until next time, guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.